Awesome, awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this webinar. My name is Ontarian Hawkins. I come to you from Oklahoma, born and raised, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're going to give you or show you something very special in the fact that making money from home, guys, has changed over the years. It's changed over the years. I've been doing this. I've been in the industry, actually, in the whole entrepreneurship industry since the early 2000s. Actually, it started back in about 2003. And I always had a vision or a mission that I wanted to achieve, and that was becoming my own boss. Now, it wasn't initially, my mindset wasn't, hey, I want to get rich. Hey, I want to make this amount of money. I was literally one day in college, and I was in the laboratory. I was working on a assignment at the time, and the thought came over me. I don't know how it came over me, but the thought came, and I wondered how, if people made money online, I want to know how they did it, because at that time it was a lot of, he say, she say, and scams and things when it came to the internet marketing world, or just making money in general. So I decided to do some digging. I decided to do some research. I said, I'm going to learn about this. If it's really true, I'm going to learn about it, and I want to do it. So I started Googling. I started, typing in, how to make money from home, and vice versa. These images started coming up about, with folks with, on the beach with their laptops, and said they're making thousands of dollars. I thought it was a hoax. Okay. But come to find out, a lot of those stories, even though some of them may have been false, a lot of those stories were true. So I said, okay, I need to find out how to do this. I need to find out how to create my own economy. So I pretty much got into network marketing. That was my first goal, first stab at entrepreneurship. And I joined, probably like many of you, I joined several different companies when it came to network marketing. Okay, several different companies. And basically, what I was doing, I was trying to find my way. Now, I made money in these particular opportunities. I made money, but it wasn't that breakaway type of money, or that quit your job type of money. At the same time, network marketing, the traditional network marketing, at the time I was going to hotel meetings. I was making three-way calls. I was even making cold calls back in the day. That's how far I go back. I'll go back to a particular telecommunications company that's not in existence anymore today. And that particular company went down shortly after I joined, but I did make some money with them. And then shortly after that, it was a chain reaction. I would jump from program to program, thinking that joining the next thing was going to be it. Not only to realize that it wasn't the opportunity, it was my mindset. It was what I was thinking that was going to either digress where I wanted to go, or it was going to propel me where I wanted to go. So fast forward 2008, actually 2006 through 2008, I came online, found a couple of mentors. The first thing that we did every single week in our mastermind was we read books. We read books like Think and Grow Rich, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles, how to program your subconscious mind. And at the time we were reading these books, I was getting a little bit confused, because I said, to myself, I need to learn how to make money. I'm not here to read books. But I now, looking back, I understand and understood why they did that. Because once your mindset, ladies and gentlemen, is made up, once your mindset is there, once you have a strong mindset, you have a vision where no stimulus can stop you, you become what's called unstoppable. And that's what Les Brown was talking about here on this video. When you get a chance, make sure you watch this video. It's powerful. He said you got to be hungry, and being hungry is changing the way you think about certain things. When you change the way you think about certain things, for example, to change the way you think about money, change the way you think about making money, guess what? Things will dramatically change in your life. Because if your relationship to money is, oh, all I know how to do is work a job, guess what? That's what you're going to do the rest of your life. But if your idea about money says, if your idea about money changes and say, you know what? I believe I can make money beyond a 9 to 5. I believe I can have an enormous amount of money coming in, flowing to me at all times. Guess what? That's exactly what's going to happen if you go along that path. So it's all about the mindset. It's all about, like Les Brown said, being hungry. So today, in 2021, I've shifted a lot of things in my business. I've pretty much narrowed everything down. 2021, guys, has been a roller coaster for me. I'm gonna be honest with you. It has been a roller coaster in my business. There was a time, guys, where I thought I was gonna lose everything. Okay. I had 2020, at the end of 2020, there was I had some losses. Okay. There were some things that I lost when it came to business. And the great thing about being an entrepreneur is you control, not only do you control your time, but you control how much you want to make. So I had to move some chess pieces around. I had to really think fast on my feet to say, okay, what am I going to do now that this is gone? And lo and behold, guys, there are pieces of the puzzle start coming together, and now we're back full-fledged, and now we have the momentum we need, not only going into the rest of the year, but next year and beyond, and so forth. So I say all that to say this: my mission now is to help people from all over the world make a generous passive income. I don't care, guys, if it's, some of you want to make an extra $500 a month. Some of you want to make an extra 1,000. Hey, some of you want to make an extra 5,000 to 10,000 a month. Whatever your goal is, if you're hungry and if you change your relationship to money, guess what? It can and will happen. So we have a vehicle that we're going to show you today that can literally put passive income in your pocket for many years to come. And we have proof in the pudding to show you that it can do that. Now, the sweetest passive income, guess what? It's the type of income where you don't have to bug anyone to join you in any opportunity. You don't have to twist anybody's arm. It's the type of passive income that if you sleep, when you're sleeping, it's still making money for you. When you're working your job, is still making money for you. When you're taking your spouse out on a date or you're on vacation, guess what? It's still making money for you. I call that 24/5 money. 24 hours a day, 5 days per week. That's called sweet passive income, and that's the vehicle that we're going to show you today. So that's my introduction. That's who I am. For those of you who don't know who I am, what I'm going to do now is introduce to you my business partner, who I've had the luxury of knowing for the last 4 years, going on 5 years now. You know, time is passing by very, very fast. And this gentleman, he's professional in his niche. He's meticulous in his niche. That makes him a very what's my word? A very, very successful person. When you're meticulous, when you master your craft, okay, and you're able to share that with others, you're able to help others gain momentum in their finances. That is a gift, guys, that has to be shared. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to introduce to you my good friend, my buddy, my business partner, Anderson. You there, Anderson?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, buddy, you got the floor, my man.
All right. Thanks everybody for joining this webinar today. I appreciate it, guys. I'm not gonna go too deep in as far as me, but I guess I'll just tell just a little something. And Ontarian, I had no idea you're gonna do a video like that, but it was very inspiring in a way, and also it brought up some memories. Since I could even remember, I'm I was always hungry. I was always hungry for, maybe it's because of situations of my upbringing, that put me into the situation, that I'm at. Um, I mean, I won't lie to you. I don't like to talk about my personal life too much because I am a personal person, but you know, at the age of 19, I had my own business and I ran it for 7 years. Not everybody can say that, and even through that time, I put myself to college, I have a master's degree, you know, eventually I sold the business that I had at the current time. I decided, whatever, I got the master's, I might as well work on it. So, that's what I did for the last, well, that's what I've been doing for the past, 3 years. But in the meantime, um, in college is when I was introduced to Forex. Now, I won't lie to you, I've been doing it, what, 4 years, 5 years now? It's not easy. Like some people think that it's something that can easily be mastered, or it's just, and I know some people sit there and tell you, oh man, I made money, 3, 4 times and then I lost it all. Or, man, but the thing is that the consistency in Forex is what gets you ahead. Now, I won't lie. My first maybe 2, 3 years, no, first 2 years, I lost money. And when I say money, I'm talking about $20,000, $30,000. Like the first year, the second year, I was just losing money left and right. And each time I did, I just, I went back to the board, and basically went step by step. Well, this worked, this didn't work. What's the plan moving forward? You know, to eventually, the third or fourth year in, obviously I made all that money back 10 times, which was no issue. Um, but in between that time, it's like, for me, it's like I'm a person where one stream, and I try to tell this to everybody, one stream of income will I'm not gonna say it will never work for you, but you should always try to get a couple streams of income. Um, and I won't lie to you, this whole COVID thing, I'm sure it has shocked many people. It has shocked many, many people. This whole COVID thing, I don't think people would never expect something like this. I know a lot of people lost their jobs, they're on unemployment and this and that. But imagine if you had more than that 9 to 5 job, you had that other money coming in. You lose one stream, it's fine. You still have this or you still have that, you know. And here's one thing I know a lot of people don't know. I still have my 9 to 5. I don't think people know that. I probably told maybe a couple of people, but I technically still have my 9 to 5. Yeah, I'll probably be gone at the end of the year, but I still have it. Lord and behold, I actually get paid, a decent amount of salary. I can't even say that I don't get paid well, because I definitely get paid well, even though I have my money on the side, you know. Um, but for me, it's like, I like to have 1, 2, 3, 4 different ways of, having income, to a point where, if something were to happen, I'm okay. That's always my goal. So, um, obviously, one of the things, that I started with Ontarian is just, the whole EA thing. So today, that's why we're bringing out this new EA that we had started with everybody, with the people in our group that I basically want to introduce to everyone. Now, let me also say this. For me, this is not just about the EA. I just want everybody to know that, at least the people that are currently in the group, I don't want this group just to be about, the EA. Eventually, I want to start bringing out other services where we're making money and more than one, stream, not just on the EA, but on different avenues. Obviously, I haven't talked to Ontarian about it yet, but obviously I'm saying it now. But eventually, in the coming year or two, I want to start bringing out new stuff where we can make money on different, different things. And like it could probably be, 5, 6 different bots, because it's always better to diversify your money with different strategies. That way you're not stuck on this one just in case something happens, or you're not stuck on that one just in case something happens. So I guess today, and also I just also want to say that we did not plan on marketing this bot until probably later during the year. But because of the circumstances with the license, with this bot, we only have until the 30th to get as much people as we can, and that's the only reason why we're marketing it at this time. So far, we I would say I think most of the people in the group are happy with it. If it wasn't, I think I would have heard something by now. But so far, we're doing really well, and hopefully for years to come. Ontarian, do you know how many people in the group that's in the webinar right now that currently is on the bot?
I'm looking at the overflow now. So let me count. I can let you know just now. Let's see. One, we got one. Got 2, 3, and 4. I got 4 for sure.
4 people. Okay, can we have like 1 or 2 people just
Absolutely.
Say something about the bot and please be honest. There's nothing to hide here.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Let me bring. I'm going to bring out Brian Monet first.
Okay.
Because that's who I see first. So let me bring him out. And the goal of these testimonials, folks, is about raising the confidence. Because a lot of you could come over here and say, "Oh, I don't know Ontario. I don't know who Anderson is."
Yeah.
But a third party testimonial says a lot. Okay.
Yep.
This is nothing scripted or anything like that. This is a real person who has experienced what we have. So Brian, you there, sir?
Yeah, I'm here, Ontarian.
All right, man. You got the floor, sir. You just give everybody your experience so far that you with the actual software, that what it's been doing for you.
Man, okay. I'm gonna start with pretty much when I got involved in Forex first. I got started with this like last year in June. Just a buddy of mine that was telling me about Forex and how he can, study these strategies and everything like that. So, I did some studying and research and all that kind of stuff. And I got to the point where I, got a little grasp of it. But in December, I was introduced to Ontarian through a friend of mine. And Ontarian, we got into that first EA together. And I was like, wow, you can actually make income just from a robot, like where it's placing trades for you. It's like running on autopilot, literally. And I know about autopilot because I actually fly planes in real life. So there's that. But so that one was going very well, but then it was a little sketchy. The drawdown was really high. And by drawdown, I'm talking about the percentage of drawdown. We're getting close to like 40% drawdown of your total account balance. And, that turned a lot of people off to it, including myself. There was some good days where I had profit and everything. But then we got into, that's when Ontarian introduced me to Anderson. And Anderson, brought in the Trend Hunter X, which blew my mind, as far as like the EA prior to that. And then I decided, okay, I have a good balance right now. I've been doing it for a couple months. So when I heard about the Scalp Hunter, the new bot, I went ahead and, just bought the license. I said, if I don't do it now, then I probably never will. So went ahead and got it. And guys, I got to say, this software is just unfreaking believable. Like I made my highest profit today, actually, of $1,100, like just over $1,100. I woke up to it, and I'm sitting here in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico right now. I just turned over, picked up my phone. It was probably 8 in the morning, and I see people in the chat were like, "Oh man, my profits and everything." Everybody was so excited. I looked at mine and I was like, "Oh my God!" Like,
wait a minute, Brian. You woke up to how much? Like you woke up to this
I woke up to this. Like, I made this money while I was sleeping.
while you were
Literally.
sleeping.
Because
We call it,
you know how the markets start on Sunday evening, right? You know, the
Right.
markets start running and everything. So I looked at my balance, and it was pretty much the same, you know, over the weekend, because over the weekend doesn't do anything. So by the time I went to bed, nothing had really happened. So I said, okay, we'll see what happens in the morning. I was expecting maybe to wake up to, you know, maybe, you know, $50 or 100 or something like that. I woke up to $1,134
wow.
in my account, and I was just like, whoa, this. I had to put my phone down and think about what I just saw, because I thought I was still dreaming.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you just heard what he said. Okay. When was the last time you woke up? Just think about it now. When was the last time you woke up to money without doing anything? If that's something that excites you, or you would like to take a part of something like that, drop me a number 7 in the chat, please.
Drop in number 7, you guys.
That's amazing.
It's incredible.
That's amazing. And we're going to show you proof, guys. We're not just going to, you know, talk on the screen and it just, you know, again, we have to silence the critics as well. So we're going to show you proof here later on in this webinar, but I just wanted to bring that out. Go ahead, Brian. I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, so I thought I was dreaming. So I set my phone down and waited a couple seconds. I looked at it again. You know, I kind of almost like I had to pinch myself awake. And I thought maybe it was just $134. Like maybe I imagined that one in front of it. No, sure enough, I looked at it again. I was like, whoa. Yeah. Immediately I took a screenshot and I posted it in a group, and everybody's posting their profits. Everybody made some good money today, or last night while we were all sleeping. And it was just unbelievable. I was very happy to share that experience with all of these guys. Like, we're all in this stuff together. We're all in this EA together. And it's just awesome, not just winning yourself, but seeing other people win as well. You know, and one thing I really like about this software is, like you guys said earlier, I don't have to, you know, nudge people on the shoulder and tell them, hey, get in this program and everything. None of that commission crap or anything like that. No MLM. It's just, you just get it. You just, you know, pay the license fee, get it, and you just sit back and watch it grow. It's really that simple. Nice. And I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do a single trade myself. Now, mind you, I still like studying the stuff and looking at the charts and everything just to see how it's going to go. And even when it looks like the market's going to like make a downturn and turn for the worse, this bot is still making profit. And I'm just like, how is this possible? So, you know, it's really great. And I thank you, Anderson and Ontarian, for introducing me to this, because I don't see a better vehicle as far as making passive income while you're sleeping.
Right.
That you don't have to really promote or, you know, go out and make phone calls and all that kind of stuff. You don't have to do any of that stuff.
Powerful, man.
Yeah,
Thanks for that.
it's amazing.
Thanks for that powerful testimony, man. And your account is looking very good, sir. And
sure is. And I'm about to put some more funds in before the week is over too.
It's only going to get better, sir. So thank you for that, Brian. We're going to bring somebody else.
So for everybody who's listening, just make sure you invest in yourself.
Absolutely.
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh, let's bring someone. Thank you, Brian. Let's bring another person on. Mr. Ross, I'm bringing you on now, sir. Hopefully you're able to talk. I'm going to bring you on. Are you there, Mr. Ross? Let me see if I can unmute you here. Mark Ross, I got you on the panel, sir. Are you able to talk? There you go. Go ahead and say something.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
All right, there we go. What's going on, Mr. Ross?
I'm working every day as I always do in Lake City, Florida right now. I work out of town, and I'm really thankful and honored to have this opportunity to speak with Mr. Hawkins and Anderson, and this opportunity with Scalp Hunter X. It's changed my life. And I'm just a humble man from Huntington, West Virginia, country boy, and it really has changed my life a lot. And I'm really proud and respect both of you guys. You guys have really done a lot of good for a lot of people. I don't know nothing about whole lot about Forex trading, but I knew Mr. Hawkins for about 5 years, and he was my vehicle to have a better change of life, and I got with him, and next thing I know, I'm on with Anderson and this amazing bot. This bot has been truly amazing to me today. I made $835 when I woke up this morning, and I was really happy about that. I got a $17,000 balance currently, almost 18 actually. So I'm really happy to be on board, and I've learned I'm gonna want to learn more and better things with both of you guys, and it's been awesome experience, and I know that I'm rubbing elbows with the right people. That's you two.
I appreciate that, Mark.
And, yes, sir. Thank you, Anderson.
That's some good sleep money right there, Mr. Ross.
Yes, sir. I woke up to this morning at 5:00 a.m. and it said $320. I was like, wow. And I was really excited. And then like 90 minutes later, it doubled. And then another hour later, it doubled again. I couldn't believe it. So I was really, really, words can't describe how I feel about this amazing bot. And, what life brings us into the future. Like Anderson said, there's other things that we got to do, and other things we got to learn and continue on forward for us all to be a family together. And I appreciate you both.
Beautiful.
Very, 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 very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're going to bring out someone else. Lisa Ramos, I got you on the radar, sis. Bring you out to the panel. You there, Lisa?
Hi, yes, Ontarian.
How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Wonderful.
Good.
Wonderful.
Yeah, actually, I'm happy with the bot. I know Ontarian actually just beginning of this year, right? With another EA bot, and I'm really happy because I'm so grateful that I met Ontarian, because honestly, all the business opportunities that he was able to introduce to me, I'm actually doing great. So, and I'm really excited also for this bot, because I just joined the account management of Anderson with the Scalp Hunter X, and I also started with Trend Hunter, but for a short time, which I profited also really well because I only started with a small amount of money, like $1,800, but I already profited from that for about almost $600 in just less than 2 weeks, because that's when I transitioned to the new bot. And with the new bot so far, because I just started last week, and I'm also happy because I'm earning already like almost 2%, like probably it's around 1.5 to 1.8% every day, except for Saturday and Sunday. But you cannot get that when you put your savings account in your bank, right? Actually, 1% is your annual interest, not including the withholding tax. So, so I'm really happy, and I'm really excited for the days to come, for the years to come, most especially like what Anderson said a while ago. And I'm forever grateful to Ontarian and Anderson, and you are really heaven sent. You guys.
I appreciate it.
Amazing, Lisa. Thank you so much for that, sister.
Thank you.
Glad you're enjoying the body. We're just getting started. We're just getting started.
Just scratching the surface.
That's right. All right, one more, ladies and gentlemen. One more. I'm going to bring on Samuela. Samuela, I'm going to bring you on. All right, are you there, Samuela?
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, I'm okay. How are you?
Good, good. Thanks for coming.
Hey,
on.
everyone. Samuela from the UK.
Oh, right. Hey, we have a diverse group here, ladies and gentlemen. So we're reaching the world. We're reaching the world.
That's good. Good to hear. Right. Well, so far so good. We've got the new bot on Henry's account. That's my partner's account. And well, this morning I woke up to about, I think, 250, and by the close of the day I had about 582. So May, I'm super chuffed. I'm chuffed a bit. I'm really, really happy about it. Obviously, we've transitioned from Asia. I think it's called Asia Bot or Asia Trader.
Yeah.
So far so good. Well, I'm hoping to be able to recuperate the money and then buy license for my account before obviously the deadline, which is 30th of June. So Ontarians, please check your WhatsApp. I've sent you a voice note. But so far so good. I'm super excited. I have actually told two of my friends about it, and they're looking to join hopefully by the close of the month as well. Yeah, so I'm super grateful. I know Henry's always, hiding away, tucked away a bit, but I'm the one managing everything because he's literally always at work. So it's just gonna be me managing things. But hey ho, thank you ever so much, Ontarian and Anderson as well. I know I could be a bit demanding, but I do appreciate your help every now and then. Thank you.
Hey, you're so welcome,
Thank you.
Samuela. Glad to help. Glad this
Yeah.
is our hey, this is what we do. This is what we love to do. You know? So it's all good. So now, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we have more testimonials, plenty more, but we want to bring out just a few to show you that there's real people using this product. Now, what we want to do now is show you actual proof. Okay, you've heard the verbal. Now I'm going to show you the actual proof. So, Anderson, you able to do that for us, sir?
Yeah, let me see. Let's see if I remember how to do
You're on
this.
your phone right now, right?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Share. Hold on a second. See if I can remember how to do this. Can you guys see me? Can you guys see my phone or no?
Yeah, we see. We can't see your phone though yet. We see you. We can't see your phone.
Okay. Let me see if I can.
And then on your phone, it should be. You should still see the share screen on your phone.
Yeah, see it.
There we go.
You see my phone or you see me?
I see you still, but it was going to start to share, but it didn't.
That's weird. Okay, hold on a second. It doesn't want to fix the phone. Share, okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Start now.
There it is.
You see my phone now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're good now.
All right, so that's my beautiful wife. People say that I don't post her, so now you guys see my wife. She is right there. Okay, so let's see. I just want to go to the Telegram right there. So I want to go all the way to the beginning, which was we basically started on NFP. So I just want to.
And for those who don't know what NFP, what's a short synopsis of what NFP is?
Short synopsis of NFP. Normally on NFP, you have a lot of the big news come out on NFP during that week in multiple countries, not just in the US, but on multiple countries. Now, that week is normally very volatile as far as swings. So normally people don't even run a bot on that week because it's relatively dangerous. So what it is exactly for the US is that on Friday when they give the payroll numbers, and it's always a first Friday of every month. So those payroll numbers are very crucial as far as how our economy is doing. So that's why on that that particular week things are pretty I'm not saying dangerous, but the swings between how things are moving is very volatile where a lot of EAs can't even handle that. But so that's why I want to go to that week, which is the week that we started, because this bot can handle it like it's no problem. So let's see if I can see the first week. It started here. Okay, right around here. June 1st. It'll start June 1st. Okay, so
Yeah, it was around June 1st, because
yeah, June 1st. Right? Make sure. Okay, so here we go. Here's people in the group. Here's my buddy Renard posting his profit for that day, right? He's telling you it's balanced there, right? Here's who is this? This is my buddy Jamie right here, right? Here's my buddy Tony right here. This is one day, guys. I just want to make sure that you know this is one day. That profit that he made here, right? And then here's my buddy Joseph. He's like, how's your drawdown? And you see his comment, very low drawdown. I know people are very picky about their drawdown, and you see his comment right there. Let's see if we can move down a little. Tony again. This is another day. I think it was in fact, this is the following day. Here's Brian Monet that you guys heard of. That was just speaking to us right there. There's my buddy Mark that you guys just heard. Right there. My buddy Mark again. Let's see here. Just want to get these. Here's my buddy Brian again. Let's see. Mark again. So this is Renard. This was the Friday of that NFP. See what Tony made. Large numbers. Yeah, we made large numbers on that Friday. So it was crazy. And like I said, large numbers. Like I said, and also I just want to say that the people that have posted their profits, though, and that you currently saw, their balance are between $10,000 and $60,000. And I know people are gonna ask that, so are gonna want to know. See, so let's just keep moving down. Let's keep moving down. This is another guy. He made 602. He has a big account. He has a massive account. This is 937. Right. He made 695 for the day. 649 for the day. All right, so let's just scroll all the way down to today. Let's just look at today's profits. He made a total of, he said, $4,666, right? But his account is over 100K. I'll tell you that right now. Here's Brian that you guys just heard when he's talking about his big payday today, right there. Here's Renard's big payday today. Here's Yuri, her big payday today. Here's Tony, his big payday today. There's Mark that you guys just heard, his big payday today. I mean, these numbers just keep going, and they just keep going. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. You see his drawdown there, right? 302 in profit. This guy made, how much did he make? $13,924 for the week. But like I said, his account's over 100K. So, I mean, there you go, guys. Here's Lisa Ramos that you guys just heard. Her account's in the 5K area. So the bot works between the lowest it can work on is 5K. At least that's what I'm only accepted on 5K. Yeah, there you go. I mean, anything else you're gonna say, Torian?
Yeah, man, I'm just mesmerized by those numbers, man. Hey, absolutely amazing. You know, just to know that this money's coming in, whether these folks like it or not, that's a good problem to have.
Yep.
It's a real good
Absolutely.
problem to have, you know. And you got to understand, ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you guys this. I want you to put your number in the comments in the chat, okay? If you're watching on Facebook, put it in the comments. If you have something like this that can bring you hands-free income, 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, what would that be worth? How much would you pay for that? Knowing that that's going to bring you income, regardless of if you like it or not. What would be your number? What would be your number? Put it, we want to see it in the chat. What would be your number? What's the top dollar you would pay for something like this? The top dollar. Because like Lisa said, the bank is paying you, and Anderson, you know this, that what is it, 1% a year?
Yep.
That's like, I mean, you guys, they can keep that. Ben Moray said 1,000. Savannah said 20,000. Carl said 2,000. Savannah is so excited, they said 20,000 again. Okay, who else? Let me look on Facebook. I don't see any comments on. If you guys on Facebook, what's your top dollar you pay for a software that can make you money while you sleep? That can make you money while you sleep. And I want to put this in your ear as well. Most of us, without even blinking, because this is what we're taught growing up, right? This is the tradition of our family, right? Of what we're told to do. But most of us have been to college. And college, no one ever asked a question, because I didn't ask a question at the time. But now, if I could rewind the tape, I would ask this question. If I'm going to pay thousands of dollars to go to college for 4+ years, I want some type of guaranteed of income. What am I going to get when I get out? Because there is no guarantee of income. As a matter of fact, they tell you when you go to interview, if you don't qualify because you don't have the experience. Well, how am I going to get the experience if you're not going to give me the job?
That's true.
That doesn't make any sense. It don't make a bit of sense. But you spend thousands of dollars without even blinking about it, with the hopes of making money, right? Supporting a family, right? But you have something in front of you right now, ladies and gentlemen. Again, it's all about being hungry. It's all about changing your mindset. It's all about being hungry. It's all about changing your mindset. What would you pay, knowing that this thing is going to crank out money for you? It's not college. It's not something you're going to spend $1,000 on and not make money. But you see people, we showed you proof that we got people making money in their sleep. How much is that worth? How much is that worth to you? Someone said that guy who made 13,000 in 1 week, that is goals. I need this bot. Hey, that's big goals right there, right? 5 figures a week. Come on now.
That's crazy.
You know,
It's crazy.
it's time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for you to put your money to work. Your money. Did you know your money has legs and feet and a head? It has a whole body. It's ready to run for you. You just got to put it to work.
Oh.
We work most of our lives with our hands and feet. Right? It's time. And you work hard for that money. You work hard, 100%. You work blood, sweat, and tears for that money. Many of you working 8 hours, 10 hours, 14 hours a day. I know nurses for sure work 10 plus hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
They have to. You see? So it's time to put your money to work. And if you're not able to walk away from your job today, like Anderson said earlier, you got to have 2, 3, something on the back end working for you, just in case you have a rainy day, knowing that you still got something coming in. That's a must. That's a must. So any questions, ladies and gentlemen, before we end this? Any questions? We'll give you the price of it before we go. But any specific questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat. You can also drop them, if you're on Facebook, you can also drop a comment there with your questions. But we want to answer some of your questions if you have it. So feel free, you can unmute yourself, whatever you want to do. Anderson, if you want, you can stop sharing your screen, man. We'll see who
Okay.
who has any questions. You can also raise your hand. We can bring you to the panel. We see some of you in the overflow there. I don't see any questions so far. I guess we did a pretty good job, Anders.
Okay. Perfect.
All right, we got one that came in. Benjamin Murray said, "Can you allow a payment plan?"
Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. If this was my license, I would have no problem, but because it's not, I can't do it. That's the only reason why. Other than that, if you were already currently on the gun, this was my license, I would have did it for you, no problem.
Awesome. Let's start out with telling people. Let's go ahead and let everybody know what the price is, Anderson, and then
the price is basically $5,000.
Mm-hmm.
But let me make something clear to you guys. The people that are on the bot pay their $5,000. Okay, but I'm basically reimbursing them for paying that $5,000. So in reality, I'm basically paying the $5,000. They just paid the money up front. So basically, these people that pay their $5,000, I am not charging them any commission on their account until they make their $5,000 back. So anybody who joins and you pay your $5,000, I won't charge you a commission until you make that money back. So you have to really think to yourself, if I can honestly say, okay, this guy is not going to charge me until I make my $5,000 back, that should tell you something. Like that should really tell you something, how, that, this is a good deal. Because I could have even when we were on Trend Hunter, I could have easily just, guys, I'm selling my bot for $1,000, $2,000. But my thing is that I'm not really, I'm not gonna say I'm not in it for the money, but my overall goal is just to make other people money. Obviously, I want to make money in process, but I want to make other people. I know, I already know, not everybody can, up front just drop, $5,000, and that can really put a dent in them. That's the reason why for me, I'm like, with my group, I'm like, with the license, I tell them if you guys can pay it, but I won't charge you any commission until you make your money back. And if they decide to take the $5,000 after they make it out their account, hey, I'm okay with that. If you want to leave it, that's you. But all I know is that I'm not going to charge you any commission on that $5,000 because I want you to make your money back. Because my overall goal was just to get you on the bot. That's my overall goal. And once you make your money back, then I know, okay, I did what I needed to do, and you did what you needed to do to invest in yourself. Okay, so like I said, right now what we're really looking for is people with $10,000 balance, and you're able to pay that license fee. Okay, and once again, you will not be charged a commission on your account when that bot is on your account until you make that $5,000 back. Okay, and the charge for our commission is a 40-60 split. You get 60, I get 40 on a 10K account. Now I know other people are gonna ask, well, how long is it going to take for me to get my $5,000 back? Well, I mean, if you start with $10,000, if you really start with $10,000, it should obviously we're still in the summertime, so markets are just a little slow. It should take about, I would say, 6 to 8 weeks to make that money back. Give or take 6 to 8 weeks to make that money back. And then after that, I'll put you on commission. But we're looking for people, at least 10. Obviously, the higher balance that you start, you'll make that $5,000 back quicker, obviously. But we're basically looking for people that have at least $10,000, and I can put a $5,000 to pay the license on top of that in order to get their account going.
All right, I think you answered quite a few of those questions, Anderson.
Yeah.
I saw one from Dallas. He said, the starting balance we have to have? Yeah, we prefer, Dallas, a $10,000 balance to start, sir.
Yeah.
Preferably. Danny Robinson said, is this a copy and paste system? No, sir. This is all automation. This is all automation. Can we start with a less than 10K balance? What do you say to that, Anderson?
I mean, it does work on a 5K balance, but that's not what we're looking for right now, only because it's going to take a little longer for you to make that $5,000 back. That's the only reason why we're not accepting the 5K. There's people in the group that are on 5K, but obviously they're already my people, so I'm gonna accept them no matter what. But from people outside, I prefer you to have $10,000 because I want you to pay your I want you to make your $5,000 back quickly, and between 6 to 8 weeks, and you'll make it back quickly. If you start with $5,000, it's going to take a little longer. That's the only reason why I don't want you to start with the $5,000 starting balance.
All right. Savannah said, how do I purchase the bot? Savannah.
You can purchase the bot. I prefer that you send Bitcoin. Because I prefer you send because I have to pay my guy in Bitcoin. If you do the other options, I'll tell you right now, you're gonna have to pay $5,250. If I have to buy the Bitcoin and send the Bitcoin, you're gonna have to pay at least that for me to do it. But I don't even want to do that. I prefer Bitcoin. So I don't even have to go through those hoops.
Awesome. And Danny Robertson says, so we need 15,000 to start, 5,000 for the bot, and 10,000 for starting balance.
Yes.
That's correct, Danny. That's correct. That is correct. I haven't seen any questions from Facebook yet.
Also, let me also make something clear. Any of my people, I just want to make it clear. Any of my that are in the group, and you have your friends that want to come on, I just that whole 10 grand thing doesn't apply to you. If you're already in the group and you have one of your friends that want to join, I'll be okay with the 5 grand. But you have to be currently in the group, and you have to be currently on the bot.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Pretty good deal right there. I like that. I like that. All right. Any more questions? Any more questions? All right. We covered quite a bit. I need 2. So Savannah said, I need 2 of this robot license. How can I contact you?
You can contact Ontarian. You can contact Ontarian. You can contact me too.
Savannah, are you on Facebook, Savannah? So what I'm going to do, Savannah, is I'm going to put my toll-free number in the chat for you. Okay. That way you can, call that number. I'm also on WhatsApp. If you're out of the country, I'm also on WhatsApp. Okay. So
that guy that made 13,000 has over, I think, like 130K or something like that.
yeah, even 1% a day, he's killing it.
Mm-hmm.
Killing it.
So like I said, you guys can contact Ontarian. You can contact me too. My number is 561-502-7559. But I will tell you this, you'll have to text me before you call, because I won't pick up your phone number if you don't text me first. I don't pick up phone numbers that I don't know. So text me first, and say obviously you're trying to get on the bot. And then I will call you back. But other than that, you guys can reach out to Ontarian, and then he'll reach out to me.
Awesome. And folks, you can find me on Facebook under Ontarian Hawkins. Just look me up, send me a message, let me know that you viewed this video here, or maybe you saw it on YouTube. Either or, just reach out to me and we'll get you started. Again, these licenses will disappear at the end of the month.
Yep.
Okay. So that's why we're doing this webinar, because we want to get you guys on this before it disappears. So this same video is going to be on YouTube. That way people get a chance to watch it, take action. But you definitely want to take action, get yourself a license so you can start making automated income. It's the logical thing to do. All right, if there's no more questions, going once, going twice, we're going to go ahead and end this. We've been on for close to an hour. And if you got any questions after we end this, feel free to reach out to us and we'll be happy to help you. All right, guys. So till next time, thanks for coming, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this presentation, and looking forward to help you guys make a lot of passive income in the days and years and months to come. All right, y'all guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a good one.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, you guys.
Hey,
All right.
thank you guys. Take care.